Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this organic yoga flow class. Today, I want you to bring out your inner dancer and maybe flow and move that feels really true to you. Nobody's watching, so let's be playful and let's have fun. Start in a crisscross position. We're just going to go into some side bends. Bring the left arm up and over, reaching for the side wall. And we're going to go from side to side. So this is where you can start to be playful with your arm movement, maybe a little bit more graceful, maybe looking at your hand as you move. You'll notice that dancers do this. Just whatever is flowing, whatever looks good. No one's watching, no one's judging. Good, one more time, over to one side. Then over to the other. Good. Bring your hands to your knees and let's just move our head from side to side. Just let gravity do the work. Dropping your head down. You could roll yourself just a little bit. Lots of movement. Good. And then coming up once more. Sit up nice and tall. Now we're going to take our chest. We're going to move our body in a circular motion. We're bringing our chest and stomach forward. And then we're coming into, it's almost like a cat-cow, bringing our chest forward, arching the back, opening up the shoulders, and then curving the spine. Going over towards the left side, back, left, forward, right, all the way around. And then switch sides. So over towards the left, back, right, forward. Good. Bring your hands behind your back. Find the floor with your feet. And then from side to side, we're just going to go 90-90, little hip movement here. Good. And then let them fall over a little bit over towards the right side. So we still have the two 90-degree angles. We're going to reach over to one side, reach over towards the left side, and then reaching over towards the right, reach over to the side. A little tricky. Listen to your body. Flowing over to one side and up and to the other side. Good. Come back to center and switch sides. So now we're bending the right knee and then bringing, so both legs are back, both knees are back, and then bringing the left arm over and reach. And then over towards the other side, reaching over towards the left side. Once more, reaching over and over. Good. Coming into a kneeling position and just working on a little twist. Take your left hand, touch onto your right knee, bring your right arm back, and then looking over your shoulder. Just twisting at the waist. You're pushing your hand on your knee, lifting up. Good. And then switching sides. Right hand on left knee, looking over your left shoulder. Good, and then hands to the front, come up into your tabletop position, into some organic movement with our cat and cow. So what we're doing here is we're gonna come forward and around, let your hips be loose, and then you could roll the spine and then arch the back. Just make big movements. Could even drop your head. Organic. Yes. And then over to the other side. So lots of hip movement and flexibility happening here. It's almost like animalistic. Dropping your head. We are animals. Let's just move how we want to move. Good. And then back up to center. Bring your right leg all the way out. Stretch it out. Point your toe. Lifting up the belly. Take one breath here. and release it down. Left leg goes up, pointing the toe. We're just lifting, holding. Good, dropping the knee down and then flipping your toes, come up into your first downward facing dog. Lots of movement here. Knees bent, if you wish. A little micro bend in the elbows. Take a deep, deep breath. We're doing this to feel good. Good. Bring your feet a little bit further apart. Maybe they're touching the sides of your mat, the outer edge, and then taking the right hand, lifting it up. Reach all the way around, reaching for the sky, and then bring it down and then back to the top of the mat. And the other hand, left arm reaches forward, up, back and around, and then to the top of the mat. Bring your feet closer together at the back of the mat, and then rolling your body forward into your high plank position, holding your high plank. One breath, and then lifting up, lifting your hips, come back into your downward facing dog. We're going to do this a couple times, rolling your body forward, coming into our high plank, hold, and then hips go high, downward facing dog. Bring your right leg all the way up, three-legged dog, and then bending the right knee, open up the hip. Let both heels be heavy. And then a nice big circle here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come slightly into plank. So you're going to bring your right knee, you're going to bring it around and then up. Try that one more time. Bending the right knee in. You're just sort of doing a circular motion and then lifting up. Good, and then lower the right leg down. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. And then bending the left knee, open the hip, letting both heels be heavy. And then coming forward in that plank slightly, bringing the left knee, do like sort of a big circle, and then reach for the sky, three-legged dog. One more time, bring it in, tight core, big circle, and then three-legged dog. Good. Bring your foot down, roll into your high plank position, drop your knees, and then roll your body all the way down on towards your mat. Come into your Sphinx pose with your elbows or your shoulders over your elbows. Take a breath in. Lift your belly up, but push your hips and your toes in towards the mat. Lift up. Good, and then lower down. Bring your hands a little bit lower, pushing up into our upward facing dog. And then into our downward facing dog. One breath here. Let's flow it out. Lifting our heels, bend the knees, jump to the top of the mat, little step, halfway lift, bringing your hands up onto your shins, forward fold, bend the knees, rise to stand, reach up, deep breath in, hands to heart center, and then bringing your hands all the way down. Picking up your right knee, we're going to step back into our crescent lunge. Let's bring our knee a little high. Let's work on our balance, bringing our arms up, deep breath in, and then big step back, crescent lunge. We're on our toes. And then when you have your balance, you're going to bend and you're going to lift your arms all the way up. Front knee is bent, back leg straight. Hips are square. Hold. And then we're going to drop our right hand, drop the left hand down, and then bring it all the way up. Again, looking at your hand, lift up, lift up. This is a little tricky with your balance. Look up, bend a little bit deeper, reach back. Good. Bring the arm down. Both arms come up, crescent lunge, then lower the arms down, come into your chair pose. And then sink deep. Drop your hands all the way down to the mat in your forward fold. Walking out your forward fold. One breath here. And then bend the knees, rolling your body up to stand. Reach up. And then come up onto your tippy toes here as we strengthen our ankles, bringing the belly in. Lift, 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 reach for the sky. Tippy toes, and then lower your hands all the way down. Let's switch sides. Now we're going to pick up our left foot using your balance. Bring your arms all the way up. Left knee goes up. Hold it strong. Big step back, crescent lunge, landing on your toes, and then sinking down deep. Bending the front knee, back leg is straight, lift up. Sink down. One more breath. Good. Lower your arms down. Left arm goes back, and then right arm goes up, looking at your hand, and then you're leaning back, reaching back. Work on that balance. Keep that front knee bend. Relax your shoulders. Good, and then slowly come up, back to your crescent lunge. And then dropping both hands, come into your chair pose, top of the mat. Reach your arms all the way up, and then swan dive all the way down. Halfway lift, bringing your hands up to your shins. Forward fold. And let's step back into our high plank position. For a flow, you could do knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga to upward facing dog and downward facing dog. One beautiful breath here. Good, lift your heels, bend your knees, jump to the top of the mat. Another halfway lift, forward fold, bend the knees, rise to stand, reach up. Lower your hands down, and then we're gonna step back, warrior two. So you bring the left knee forward, come into a twist, bring your arms out, and then step it back, and then open up, bending the front knee. Dropping the back hand, flip the front palm, bring your arm all the way up, and then reach it back. Coming back into your warrior two, bring your arm over for extended side angle. And then we're gonna float our hands down, straightening the front leg, come right into your wide-legged forward fold. We're bending from one side to the other, opening up the hips. Let's create a little bit of movement here with the arms. We bring our right arm up, leaning to one side. Left arm up to the other side. One more time, bend and reach. Bend and reach. Last time, bend and reach. Good, and then pivot into your runner's lunge. Taking the left foot, sending it back, high plank position, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Upward dog to downward facing dog. Good, lift your heels, bend your knees, jump or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, bend the knees, rise to stand, reach up. And then bring your hands all the way down. We're gonna step back into our warrior two once more, lifting up the left leg. So pick up the left leg, using your balance, and then stepping it back. Warrior two, bending the front knee. Dropping the back hand, flipping the front palm. Peaceful warrior, reach back. Lifting up, lifting up. Good, into your extended side angle, elbow to knee. Bend deeper. Good, and then falling forward. We're opening up into that wide-legged forward fold. Grab onto your hands for a bind, lifting your hands all the way up, straightening your elbows, bending from one side to the other. Let your head be heavy. Let your ponytail sway and clean your floor. One breath. Then lower your hands down and pivoting over to your runner's lunge with your right foot forward. Hold. Placing your hands on the mat, taking the right foot, send it back, high plank position, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Upward dog to downward facing dog. Good. Lift your heels, bend your knees, jump to the top of the mat, and then sit down onto your bottom. We're going to rock and roll just a little, so we're rolling the spine. Roll and up. Maybe you want to bring your legs a little bit further back. So you could roll almost into a plow. One more time. You could always come up into a shoulder stand. And then slowly lower yourself all the way down to your mat, giving yourself a stretch. Deep breath in. Bending the left knee into your chest. And then carrying it over to the side. So you're bringing your left knee over. Bring your arms out to the side or in cactus. Good, and then straighten that left leg. Carry it all the way up and over, and then lower down. Picking up the right knee, hug it in, bring it towards the chest. And then crossing it over to the side, supine twist. Arms go out. Good. And then straightening the right leg, bring it all the way up. Till your hips are square, lower down. And then scoot yourself to the center of the mat, bringing both legs up for waterfall. Bring your arms up too, where we do some beautiful organic movement here. Good. Let's move our ankles too. Let's move our wrists. Good. Place your arms down. We're just going to do a little bit of crossing, so you can cross your legs one, then the other. Bring them a little bit wider. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Beautiful. Bring your knees into the chest for a squeeze. One breath in. And then big circular motions with the knees. Bring them out and in, out and in. And then reaching your arms over your head for our final pose, our Shavasana. Maybe bringing your hands to your heart this time. Maybe all this movement and heat has brought up some lovely moments. You want to take it in, bring it into your heart. Bring it into your heart space. Let's listen. Let's tell it what we really need. Just take a few moments to listen to your breath. Good. Now bringing your right arm all the way up, or left arm. Doesn't matter. Whatever is calling you. Coming up into a comfortable seated position. Crisscross your legs. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe to my channel and enjoy my other videos and enjoy your day. Thank you so much. Namaste.